Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 in the series between Focus and Check. Game 2 taking place here on Echo Isle as we see Focus spawn as the yellow orc on the top left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, on the top right we have Check spawning as the red Night Elf. Night Elf versus Orc in this 1v1, as I am expecting a very similar matchup to what we saw in game number 1. Use of Druids of the Talon is very strong, but it seems as though Orc players in general have really gotten accustomed to dealing with those Druids of the Talon. Also, the fact that Check continually just tried to pressure the same location over and over again, even though he did need to, but he wasn't really changing his strategy all that much. On top of that, the Blade Master was then able to just chase after units, and that early loss of that Beastmaster really just shifted everything in terms of the tempo. Anyways, Ogre Warrior is going to end up falling here. There is 2 additional Troll Trappers. There you go. Demon Hunter picking up Gloves of Haste and now making his way out to perhaps try and slow down this Blade Master. Alright, a little bit of damage being pulled back here. It looks as though the Blade Master has taken all of that damage, and really not that great of an opening for Focus. Focus ending up taking a little bit of damage there. Let's see what's going to be happening. Demon Hunter trying to make his way over and taking a little bit of damage from those Forest Troll Trappers. Just a little bit of unfortunate positioning there, as the Demon Hunter now looks to back off. Blade Master has used 2 Windwalks already, so that is the reason why he is down so much mana. Purposely aggroing the creeps there. Interesting choice to prevent the Blade Master from doing that Windwalk trick that is so common. Alright, Ogre Warrior is now going to be pulling back across. Ogre Magi now right over there. Are they going to go back to their original spots? Yes. No, they are not. And because of that, the Blade Master is unable to really try and execute his strategy to grab that Ogre Magi item. Alright. Demon Hunter now pulling back down over here. Claws of Attack +6, I believe, purchased from that Goblin Marketplace. As you see, a Quicken Snare onto a Grunt. Oh, that Grunt is going to be taking a lot of damage. He may actually even fall here, as the Demon Hunter doing a good job just constantly harassing some of these units. However, the Healing Salve is going to mitigate pretty much all of that damage in just a moment. Back across over here, the Hunter's Hall has been placed down, and the Hunter's Hall, with the Tree of Ages already taking the tier 2, does indicate an Ancient of Lore strategy. Ancient of Lore strategy is not that particularly common, as we now see, oh, there's a Quicken Snare there. Some damage now being dealt. The Demon Hunter now making its way back across the map. Will he be able to get there in time? Perhaps even Mana Burn. That is going to be very important here, as he is going to try and go after this. Alright, Demon Hunter going after the units. Mana Burn. Blade Master gets the item and sell. Wait, hold on. What happened here? Double Claws of Attack +6 on the Demon Hunter. I am not expecting that, or was not expecting that. Demon Hunter does end up using a Scroll of Town Portal. That is going to be a big surprise. Once again, is he going to be able to heal back up? Yes, he does. The Blade Master walks all the way over and says, you know what? I may not want to try and engage there. As we see now the Blade Master going after some units. Are we going to see a Mana Burn? Yes, there we go. Blade Master does end up spotting that Hunter's Hall, though, as we could be looking at dual Ancients of Lore. Alright, Tree of Ages just now being completed. Ancient of War tanking a bit of damage. Only a single archer out in play so far, as the Blade Master going after that Null Brute. What is going on here? Oh, that Blade Master just taking a lot more damage than he would have expected. So much piercing damage from all of those creeps, and that was a brilliant turn of events right there. All of a sudden, the Blade Master taking all of that damage instead, as the Demon Hunter still tries to chase. Back down across over here, Ancient of War tanking a bit of that damage. Let's see, Null Brute could end up falling here at any moment. Demon Hunter should be getting a little bit of experience, as we see him at +12 attack, and also attacking very quickly because of that Gloves of Haste. Demon Hunter opts not to try and clear out the Goblin Marketplace. Both sides unable to really do very much of anything, as the Spirit Lodge and Bestiary are coming to completion. Inside the bases, Ancient of Wonders, Ancient of Lore is being constructed. Very interesting strategy if we are going to be going into Dryads and Bears. Dryads and Bears, not typically the units that you see as the Tauren Chieftain is currently out. Now, the Tauren Chieftain is normally a reactionary hero that is better going up against the Druids of the Talon. Going up against bears and dryads, well, obviously those dryads are immune to magic, and the bears have such high hit points and rejuvenation that it is very difficult to take them down. Now, the big issue is going to be whether or not the Blade Master can get enough damage. The Demon Hunter with that plus 12 attack, and oh, we see an Entangle. That is going to be a huge turn of events there. If you can get an Entangle onto a couple of grunts, and this strategy is more reminiscent of a Night Elf versus Night Elf mirror match. The Keeper of the Grove is going to be going after this Blade Master here. Oh, purposely aggroing the creeps. The Keeper of the Grove now backing off, and you can see that the Blade Master is taking still a fair bit of damage, and now ends up getting slow cast on him as well. That is going to be a tremendous issue as the ethereal form Spirit Walker gets off there and out of the ethereal mode, and the Blade Master now having to be extremely careful about where he's going to be and what he's going to be doing. All right, let's take a look. We are checking the Tree of Eternity. Dryads were added. The Dryads are not going to be nearly as effective against the ethereal form, the Spirit Walkers, but they are going to be able to disenchant or dispel or no, abolish magic that Spirit Link, and if you just pull it off of the Blade Master, that may just be enough. All right, let's go ahead. Going after the Kobold Tunnelers now. 1, 2, more and more units just constantly falling here. Ancient of War tanking a lot of that damage as the Keeper of the Grove is in that front location. Lightning Shield, however, does not affect the unit here, but Czech does have to worry about this Forest Troll Berserker taking a little bit too much damage from this Kobold Geomancer. All right. Units are getting taken down. Ancient of War, 36 over 50 supply. Druids of the Claw should start to be trained right about now in order to get a bit of mana onto them. Tree of Eternity is still about a minute away as the Keeper of the Grove pulls back these creeps so that any potential creep jack is significantly weaker. All right, Murloc Nightcrawler quickly trying to come in there. You can take a look. Another Gloves of Haste. I do not believe the Demon Hunter is already attacking very, very quickly. So 37 minimum damage up to almost 60 now. As the Demon Hunter will get to level 3, it will be on the high end 60 damage, very, very fast attack rate, and the Demon Hunter having items more reminiscent of what a Blade Master in the late game would have. Keeper of the Grove at level 2 with Thorn's Aura. Thorn's Aura acting as a way to reflect some of that damage back onto that Blade Master, and that might end up being a problem. All right, you do see a great haul. It was scouted out by Czech with that one Wisp. Meanwhile, back here, you can see the Ancient of War slowly walking back. The Raiders are simply going to perhaps ignore this. Oh, there's a quick Entangle, and that's exactly what you expected. There's the Disenchant there as the damage over time... No, not damage over time poison. Yes, from the Dryads, not from that Orb of Venom, as we are just now getting the Tree of Eternity.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ogre Magi coming in to engage Blade Master, getting double critical strikes. One after the other. They're now going after the Troll Trappers. Meanwhile, off to the north here, we do see a Wand of Illusion. Blade Master just completely being ignored there. Quickly gone. As we're now looking at the Tauren Chieftain now heading back over here. The expansion is now in a position where you do want to attack it. You want to attack the expansion at a time where your opponent has invested a decent amount of time, but still relatively easy for you to take out. The fact that Czech isn't going after that, but instead trying to get to level 3, we'll see what happens. Oh, a little bit of luck there, getting the Tome of Experience. Level 3 now on the Demon Hunter, meaning he will have level 2 mana burn, and I guess that was the right call, as we are now looking at the Mastery training just about done. All right, let's see where we're going to be going next. The Wisp did scout this all out. There are peons down over here. Blade Master Illusion there. There is not much left that you can really creep out. Why even bother heading off to the north? But we do have an Orb of Venom on the Keeper of the Grove. All right, Orb of Venom on the Keeper of the Grove means that that damage over time is going to be spread around pretty significantly. So you can see how much damage over time just he is taking. He hasn't been attacked for a while, but Orb of Venom plus slow poison equals one very, very low hit point unit, even if it is just trying to run away. expansion is now up, and the longer this game goes, the better it will be for Focus. As Czech now is still making some rounds. All right, Keeper of the Grove is still sitting at level 2. Roar is now out on the field as well, as we are sitting at 56 over 60 supply. Going to be going straight into low upkeep. Meanwhile, his opponent is at 58 over 70, so large armies galore, but there is a larger number of workers for Focus. Bears are upgraded 0-2. They are going to be able to tank a lot more damage. They are not going to be able to deal nearly as much, but maybe that is what the Thorns aura is for. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter at plus 17 damage. So a minimum of 44 damage per attack. That is extremely high. Add in the fact that you are going to be getting damage over time from that Orb of Venom, and you can see that that peon just is not long for this world. All right, Kodo Beast is now out on the field. You really need to eat or slow up that Kodo Beast. Make sure it is not able to eat anything of importance. There are some Wisp out there as well. There is some Illusions out, as we are now going to be trying to go for an engagement. Oh, Shockwave, a single Wisp. Not quite sure I agree with that, but let's go ahead and see what's going to be happening here. There is the entanglement, or well, there should be another entanglement. There is the Druid of the Claw. It is ensnared. It is in trouble, as we now see the engagement going through. All right, Bears getting attacked and then getting eaten. Oh, wow. I think that's an illusion. Bear getting digested right now, as the Grunt now getting taken down. Keeper of the Grove going to turn back around. Oh, there goes a Forest Troll Berserker. It is quickly entangled, and it is going to get taken out very, very fast as well. Level 3 Keeper of the Grove. Are we going to see level 2 Thorns or level 2 Entangle? Not quite sure. It looks like level 2 Entangle is in the works here, as both sides are fighting. Druids of the Claw are falling left and right, which means that we're going to have very, very high level Orc heroes here in just a moment. Units are in full retreat. Archer now looking to back off here. Demon Hunter perhaps going to try and mana burn, do something here, as the Tauren Chieftain now taking a little bit of damage. More units coming in from that backfield. Dryads are immune to magic. There goes another unit there, but there goes another bear, as the Druid of the Claw now coming in to join in on the fight. Staff of Preservation. Are we going to get a rejuvenation onto, yes, the Keeper of the Grove, as it is trying to get away. Bear now able to run back as well. There is a little bit of slow poison there, as again, as the Keeper of the Grove does need to stay alive. There is another rejuvenation, as the Keeper of the Grove is looking to get another entangle off here in just a moment. Both sides still fighting. You can see that the Spirit Walkers are so strong with their magic damage, as we now see the Keeper of the Grove coming across. All right, Tauren Chieftain now in a little bit of trouble. Is it going to get taken down? Is it going to get the mana burn? It does get taken down, and all of a sudden the Tauren Chieftain falls at level 3. Are we going to see a Kodo Beast fall as well? If we do, the Keeper of the Grove and the Demon Hunter are going to now have the advantage. Even though in terms of army size, yes, it is going to be 53 over 80 compared to 36 over 80. Without some of that, all of those Spirit Walkers are just unable to do very much, especially against the Dryads. There is another ensnare down. Blade Master in a little bit of trouble. Druid of the Claw unable to get saved with the Staff of Preservation, since it is ensnared. But what is happening here? Why engage in this fight if you know you are going to be in such a big problem? Mana burn onto us. Forest Troll High Priest would actually even take him down. Going after the Spirit Walkers now would be the important call here. Some sort of piercing damage besides the... Well, actually, do you just mass Dryads at this point? Massing Dryads would be very important. Why even ping a single Wisp back over here? If you should get in, yes, another... What? There you go. Another rejuvenation, only to have it be dispelled moments later. All right, Blade Master taking a lot of damage. All right, is it going to get taken down? Damage over time. Oh, one more shot. Blade Master now down. Somehow the smaller army has been able to been staying alive, as the bear does need to back off here. Demon Hunter does have rejuvenation on him, and this is going to be a continual attack. Mana burn down another Spirit Walker. Kodo Beast is eating a bear, but that Kodo Beast is going to end up falling as well. The Druid of the Claw does need to go back into Druid form and perhaps heal back up. This is a very, very problematic, as we are going to be looking at a Tauren Chieftain popping out here in just a moment. Yes, low hit point unit. Just get out of there. Try to get away. That Druid of the Claw down to 66 hit points and in a little bit of trouble. Now putting pressure or going down over here to the south. Let's see, where is the rest of the army? 44 over 80. Where is the army hiding? I don't quite know. Tauren Chieftain is only sitting at level 3 as the Dryads are going to be going in for an engagement here. Dryads, needs to back off. Are we going to see a rejuvenation? No. Staff of Preservation saves the unit there. Druid of the Claw is still, well, I guess he is currently okay. Now getting back into bear form, and it looks as though Czech, even though he fought with inferior numbers, is going to be able to win a couple of key battles and maybe even this next fight and force a game number 3. All right, let's take a look. Keeper of the Grove doing a little bit of chasing once again. Is he going to be able to chase after some units? Those are some bears, and this is a problem. You cannot allow the Keeper of the Grove to get off some easy entangles. All right, there you go. Blade Master in a little bit of trouble. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability should be used here in just a moment. There you go. Staff of Preservation saving one of those bears. Demon Hunter now going after all those units. Where are the Dryads? No Dryads to be found as the attacks are still coming in pretty regularly. All right, so far, Blade Master now chasing after a Dryad. No, decides against it. Bear in trouble here, but we are still going to see more attacking once again. All right, let's take a look at this. Forest Troll Berserker will get taken down. Low hit point Bear off to the north. There goes another attack. There goes a unit. Are we going to see a Staff of Preservation? Are we going to see the Blade Master fall? That is going to be the big issue. Turn around, big damage. Very low hit point Bears. Dryads trying to get some slow poison in. Demon Hunter, will it be able to catch up? No, it does not look like it. Turning back around. Tauren Chieftain now getting caught up into a very bad situation as the Keeper of the Grove is going to be able to force a surround onto the Tauren Chieftain, and he will get taken down once again. All right, Keeper of the Grove is not going to get to level 5 off of this, but things are still looking very good. All right, Focus, 37 over 80 supply compared to 50 over 60. Beautiful game by Czech, using bears and dryads, something that perhaps was not expected. If there was a Shadow Hunter with Hex, the game would have been a completely different battle, as Hex does shut down bears in addition to all of the Kodo's devouring. Also, the Wand of Illusion early on, having a Kodo beast snacking on a Druid of the Claw, an illusion Druid of the Claw, really changing things up. All right, let's take a look. There's an ensnare. There's some engagement. All right, some damage coming across here. What is going down? All right, Druid of the Claw needs to get back into bear form. There is a rejuvenation going onto the Demon Hunter and leaving that Druid of the Claw in this form. Very interesting strategy as the bear is now coming back in. All right, the Spirit Walkers have taken so much damage and their numbers are now so few that it's starting to look like the bears are just going to be able to outmass and roll over all of these remaining units. All right, Dryad is off over there. Let's take a look at this. There is the Blade Master. Blade Master now stuck in a very bad spot. It is temporarily surrounded. Is he going to be able to make its way back out? No. Instead, Spirit Walkers or other units going to get taken down. It looks as though a Dryad will end up falling here. Where are the ensnares? No ensnares there, are just running back and forth. The Blade Master somehow surviving all of that. Demon Hunter still with plus 27 damage. Very high here, as there is the GG. All right. Czech taking game number 2 to force a game number 3. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.